So right now for our pranayama practice, for our breath work, we're going to be doing 2 rounds. So for the first round, we're going to sit nice and comfortable over here. I'm going to sit cross-legged right now. If you want to, you could choose to sit on a chair. That's a very good supported position. If you are sitting on your chair, you want both your feet on the ground, you want both your heels on the ground. So if kids are joining me for this, hello, we're just going to be doing some extreme exhalation. So we're going to be breathing out consecutively. So you're going to take one deep breath in and then let out consecutive exhales. If your kid does not want to join in on this, if you do have kids around, or if you're an older person and you find this too rigorous, feel free to do this at the speed that you want to. Feel free to completely skip this, but just take deep breaths in and out. If you're a kid, you're fine, you're fantastic, you're good to go for yoga at any point of time. So even if you choose not to breathe, there's no need to worry at all. Now all of us middle-aged people, we need to get some breathing in to warm the body up. So I'm going to keep my arms down, completely relaxed, pull those shoulders away from my ears. I'm going to tuck my chin down just a little bit for this. Now as I breathe in, I'm going to breathe in through my nose, fill my chest, fill my stomach with air. I'm going to try and push that air down here. As I breathe out, I'm going to do consecutive exhales. So I'm just doing 3 to begin with. And I'm going to hold that tummy in, and then I'm going to breathe in deliberately through my nose, fill my chest, and then fill my tummy with air. So we'll start off, and we're going to do 6 breaths to begin with. Chin down. So when your chin is down, you don't want it right down here yet. You want it tucked in, so almost moving into a double chin. This, we're trying to protect that neck and upper back over here, trying to keep it as still as possible. Let your crown lead the way for your spine. Take a deep breath in. Fill your stomach with air. 6 consecutive breaths out. Try and engage your abdominal muscles. Hold that air out and then slowly breathe in through your nose. Fill your chest, fill your stomach with air. Breathe out, completely relax. This time we'll try and do 9 breaths. Breathe in. 9 breaths out. Hold your belly in. Breathe in through your nose. Fill your chest, fill your stomach with air. Breathe out. Pull your belly in and up. Push all that air out. Slowly open your eyes. One last round. This time we'll try and do 12 breaths. You can stop at any point that it feels too uncomfortable for you. Tuck the chin in, let the crown lead the way. Breathe in here. 12 breaths out. Hold that belly in. Breathe in through your nose. Fill your chest, fill your stomach with air. Breathe out. Push all that air out. Slowly open your eyes as you breathe in. Completely relax as you breathe out. Now for this next round of breathing, so the first round was called Kapala Bhati. The word Kapala is skull, Bhati means light or shining. This is a form of breathing that warms the body up from the inside. We're now moving into a slightly cooler breathing practice. This one is called Shitali. We're just going to do 6 rounds of this today. So this is one version of Shitali. So what we're doing today is I'm going to bring my head down. I'm going to roll it down, my chin down over to my chest. I'm going to stick my tongue out this way. I'm going to pretend that I have a straw stuck between my tongue. So I'm going to roll it up and I'm going to hold that straw with my tongue. Now what I want to do is I want to breathe in some nice cool air as I take my head up, extend my neck and stretch. And as I breathe out, I'm going to take my tongue in. I'm first going to roll my head down. I'm going to hold that air in my belly, roll my head down, and then breathe out through my nose. So let's do this together. Keep your chin down. Slowly roll it down over to your chest. Stick your tongue out. Roll it. Try and hold that imaginary straw in your tongue. Breathe in through your tongue. Take in some nice, cool, fresh air as you roll your head up. Stick your tongue in. Hold that air in, slowly roll your head down, and then breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your tongue. Stick your tongue in, slowly roll your head down, and then breathe out through your nose. 4 more times. Breathe in through your tongue. Hold, roll down, breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your tongue. Hold that breath in, slowly roll your head down, breathe out through your nose. Just 2 more times, breathe in. Hold, roll your head down, breathe out. Breathe in. Hold, roll down, breathe out. Breathe in as you center your head. Slowly open your eyes, breathe out, completely relax. We're now going to move into our asana practice. So I'm going to move back. I'm going to take my prop with me over here. I'm going to start off by just stretching my upper body. I'm going to give it a little bit of a vertical stretch, make some space for the organs in here, make some space for my diaphragm. Today I'm going to keep my feet apart, in line with my hips, in line with my shoulder. You can choose to keep it further apart as well if you want to. Both are nice supported postures. Hands by the sides of my body. My chin is tucked down. Breathe in. I'm going to take my arms up from the sides. I'm going to join them on top. So this is a nice classical posture. I'm also going to go up on my toes over here. So I'm going to try and do this movement simultaneously, both arms and heels. As I breathe out, I'm going to try and bring them down together as well. Now, if you have any upper body tightness, you're going to stop here. So you're going to take, so this is your Tadasana. So the word Tada means straight tree. You'll also see this referred to as palm tree pose or the mountain pose. So your mountain or palm tree can very well stop here. Extend, relax. You can also choose to stretch that upper body by keeping your feet firmly on the floor. So you're going to take it at that pace that's comfortable. Let's go together. Breathe in, arms up from the side. Keep the chin tucked down, let the crown lead the way. And stretch. Breathe out, arms down, heels down. Breathe in, arms up, heels up as you stretch. Breathe out, all the way down. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. We're now going to intensify it just a littlest bit. As I breathe in, we're going to go up. Just like we did earlier, bring the palms together. If you have your arms apart, feel free to keep it there and then turn your wrists out. So we're just trying to engage the wrists now. If you got your hands together, try and interlace your fingers and then turn your wrists out and stretch here. Now as I breathe out, I'm going to bring my hands down. So it's still interlaced. If you got your arms apart, you're just going to bring it down as they are. I'm going to bring my arms down. I'm going to dip just a little so I'm still on my toes. Breathe in, back up on my toes. Nice big stretch. Breathe out, arms down from the sides, heels down. 2 more rounds of this. Breathe in, arms up. You can interlace your fingers or just turn your wrists out and stretch. Breathe out, take a little dip. Keep your heels off the floor. Stretch that upper back, stretch your shoulders. Breathe in, all the way up again and stretch. Breathe out, arms down, heels down. One last time, and this time let's try and stay there for about 3 breaths. Breathe in, take your arms up and stretch. Try and stay here for 3 breaths. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Breathe in. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Just stretch a little bit extra. Breathe out. Push all that air out. And now you're going to dip down as you breathe out towards the very end of that breath out. Try and dip down here. Breathe in once more. Take a good stretch. Breathe out. Arms down. Heels down. Completely relax. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. And now, I do not have my clock on me, so I'm going to keep coming in here just to make sure that we have the time. We're going to do another little stretch. So the last time we laddered in a kneeling sequence that was inspired by the sun salutation. Today we're just going to do that kneeling sequence together. I'm going to quickly show you what it's like so you know what to expect. If you want to follow along, please do. I'm going to keep my knees again at my hip in line with my hips, in line with my shoulder today. My feet are out, my toes are out. So this means the tops of my feet are firmly on the ground. I'm going to lower my hips towards my heels and then stretch my body out on the mat. So this pose is known as the Vajrasana. So the word Vajra is a Sanskrit word that means lightning bolt. So we're sitting in a little bit of a Z and we're supposed to look like a lightning bolt here. I'm going to stretch down. So I'm going to forward bend in that lightning bolt. And then I'm going to try and walk my hands out and stretch that upper back. Now as I breathe in, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to stack my shoulders over my wrists and arch my back and look straight ahead. As I breathe out, I'm going to bring my chin down, my toes in. And then I'm going to push my heels towards the floor, my head towards the floor. As I breathe in, I'm going to move forward into my upward dog. So from my downward dog to my upward dog, breathe out, chin down. I'm going to push my mat away, bring my hips up, heels down and stretch. Breathe in, I'm going to bring my knees down, toes out, arch my back and stretch. Breathe out, chin down, and I'm going to pull my back down. So let's do 3 rounds of this. Whenever you're ready, stretch your arms out, crouch. Try and pull your forehead towards the floor. Try and walk your arms out and get a good stretch for your upper back. Keep your chin locked in here. Breathe in, move forward, arch your back, look straight ahead. Breathe out, tuck your chin down, toes in, heels down, head down. Stretch in your Adho Mukha Svanasana. The word Adho means downward, Mukha is face, Svana is dog, so downward facing dog. Now breathe in, you're going to go up on your toes over here, ease forward. So you're going to push your weight from your feet over to your hands, over to your wrists and your shoulders. And then as you lower your hips down for your upward facing dog, your weight is now going to be equally distributed between your hands and feet. Look straight ahead. Breathe out. I'm going to tuck my chin down, push that mat away, bring my hips up, heels down and stretch. Breathe in. My chin is locked in here. Take my knees down, toes out into my tabletop on my modified Chakravakasana, and I look straight ahead. Breathe out, chin down, pull my hips down towards my heels and stretch. 2 more rounds. Breathe in, move forward, look straight ahead in your tabletop. Breathe out, chin down, toes in, heels down, head down. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Breathe in. On your toes, ease forward into your upward dog, arch your back, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Breathe out, chin down. I'm going to push the mat away, hips up, heels down. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in, knees down, toes out, arch your back in your tabletop or modified Chakravakasana. Breathe out, chin down, pull your hips back towards your heels and stretch. One last time, nice and fast. Breathe into your tabletop. Breathe out, chin down, toes in, heels down, head down. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, ease forward to your upward facing dog. Breathe out, chin down, hips up, heels down, downward facing dog. Breathe in, knees down to your tabletop, toes out, arch your back, look straight ahead. Breathe out, chin down, pull your back, your hips towards your heels and stretch. Now breathe in here, breathe out, and let's make a long, loud noise on Ah. Ah. Breathe in, fill your belly with air here. Breathe out on a long, loud Ooh. Ooh. Breathe in, fill your tummy with air. Breathe out on a long, loud Im. Breathe in, move forward, and now you're going to get to lie down on your back, completely relax. If you do have that hand towel near you, what you want to do is try and cover the gap. So when we lie down on the mat, there's a little bit of the gap between the neck and the mat. I don't have very much of that anymore, so I'm able to press my neck into the mat and try and protect those neck muscles. If you need any piece of cloth, you can fold it or roll it, tuck it down to the level that you need, and press your neck into that surface. Feel it, give you a little bit of a massage. Fantastic, we're on track. Then just breathe in, breathe out here. Get your arms by the sides of your body. Breathe in, take your left arm up all the way to the floor. Once it touches the floor, stretch it there, just a little. Breathe out, relax that shoulder, bring your arm down. Breathe in, take your right arm up and stretch. Breathe out, arm down, relax. Breathe in with your left and stretch. Etire, easy. Breathe out, relax your shoulder, arm down. Breathe in, inspire, take your arm up and stretch. Breathe out, expire, relax your shoulder, arm down. One last time, une autre fois. Breathe in with your left and stretch. Breathe out, arm down, relax. Breathe in with your right and stretch. Breathe out, arm down, relax. Now we're going to do a symmetrical movement. So we're going to engage both the ankles and the hands for this. In case you hear me say left and right, it's not going to matter so much for the symmetrical, but if the asymmetrical postures, I'm not sure, but I think Instagram mirrors me. So just follow what I'm saying and it doesn't really matter. If you do your left, do your right the next time. We're just trying to make sure both sides get a good workout. So now feet out. Now as I breathe in, I'm going to stretch my arms up to the floor. Keep your chin locked in here. Press your neck onto the surface below it. And now you're going to point your toes out. So toes away from your head, arms stretched out. You're expanding your entire body, filling it with fresh air. Breathe out. You're going to bring your arms down and then you're going to flex your feet. Arms down. As you contract, push all that air out. 2 more times. Breathe in, arms up, toes out and stretch. Breathe out, arms down, flex your feet. Once more. Breathe in, arms up, toes out and stretch. Breathe out, arms down and flex. Completely relax. Now we're going to keep that arm movement going. And for this, we're going to work with one leg at a time. So we're going to start by working with the left leg. If you want some extra support over here, feel free to keep your right leg bent and keep your right foot firmly on the ground. If you want this to be a more intense workout, you can have both your feet stretched out. Breathe in, take your arms up just like we did earlier. Breathe out, arms down, this time just your left foot up, flex over there. Breathe in, take your arms up, bring your foot down. So this is your Ekapada Urdhva Prasrita Padasana. I will quickly explain what that is, but meanwhile, as I take my arms up, I'm not going to keep my foot down all the way on the floor. Breathe out, arms down, foot up. So the word Urdhva means upward, Prasrita means stretched out, Pada means foot, Asana is posture. So Urdhva Prasrita Padasana, Ekapada, Eka means one, so one leg. Breathe in, arms up, foot down, close to the floor and stretch. Breathe out, arms down, foot up. Keep it flexed there. Once more. Breathe in, arms up, foot down and stretch. Breathe out, arms down, foot up and flex. Breathe in, arms up, foot down, all the way and stretch. This time, breathe out, arms down, right foot up and stretch. Keep it flexed on top. Feel free to use your left leg as support if you want to keep it bent. Breathe in, take your arms up, bring your foot down and keep it just slightly off the mat. Breathe out, arms down, foot up and flex. Once more, breathe in, arms up, foot down and stretch. Breathe out, arms down, foot up and flex. Breathe in, arms up, foot all the way down and stretch. Breathe out, completely relax. Breathe in here, breathe out here. Just take a little minute. And whenever you're ready, you can get your prop. So if you have a rope, if you have a belt, if you have any long piece of cloth, what we're going to do is, I'm quickly showing you what the asana that we're going to do. This is an asymmetrical posture as well, just like the previous posture. Here we're going to try and stretch the entire leg out. So this one is called Supta Padangushtasana. We're going to be doing a modification because we are using a prop. So we're going to do the same asana with a prop. In case you only want to use your body, you don't have a prop, what you're going to do is breathe in, arms up and stretch. Breathe out, Now for the classical posture, I'm going to get my first two fingers around the big toe, my thumb around those two fingers. I'm going to lock that chin down. So this is the posture I'm going to keep it at, and I'm going to keep trying to draw that knee closer to my face. You can bend your elbow out here, you can open it out here just a little bit. As I breathe in, arms up and stretch, breathe out, relax. If you're going to be doing this with me, with a prop, with your rope, breathe in here. Everyone together, fill your stomach with air as you breathe out. If you're using a hand, you're just going to take your foot up. If you're using a prop, bend your knee, bring it towards your chest, push all that air out. Place your belt or your rope around your foot. Keep your chin locked in and slowly start to extend your foot. Try and keep it at a level that's very comfortable for you. Your shoulders are extremely relaxed. Your elbows are relaxed at this point. You're just fully stretched out. Whenever you're ready, you can try and pull that closer to you. So if you have it in a loop, you can just pull it closer, or you can choose to wrap your hands around that piece of cloth or your belt and pull it just a little bit closer. If you want to get it even closer, go ahead and do that. Try and keep that foot down. Again, if you need support for your back, feel free to get your right knee up. What's important is that you're pushing your lower back onto the floor here. Now we're going to stay in this position. Once you've got a good stretch, once you can feel just a little bit of that burn along the back of your thigh, breathe in here. Now breathe out on a long, loud ah. Focus on your stomach. Ah. Breathe in. Fill your stomach with air. Out on ooh. Ooh. Open out your elbows. Keep trying to bring that knee closer. Breathe in here. Fill your stomach with air. Focus on your face. Focus on your mouth as you breathe out on a long, loud im. Im. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. And now, from this position, if you've got your hands out here, you're still going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing, holding just the one arm. If you're holding a rope or a scarf or a dupatta, what you want to do is you're going to take both those straps, both those arms of whatever you're holding into your left hand, if you're using your left leg, and you're going to try and open that left leg out. Try and get it as close to the floor as possible. Don't worry too much if you don't get it there. You want to make sure your shoulders relaxed, your elbows are completely relaxed. The right hand or the opposite hand is you're going to have it stretched out at shoulder level. Your chin is still tucked down, neck is pressing into the mat. Breathe in here. Breathe out on a long, loud ah. Focus on your stomach. Ah. Breathe in. Slowly bring your focus to your chest and breathe out on ooh. Ooh. Slowly let your focus travel up to your face and mouth. Breathe in here. Breathe out on a long, loud im. Im. Breathe in. Fill your stomach with air. Breathe out. And now you're going to bring that foot back up. And now if you're using your hands or your legs, you're going to change hands. So you're going to get your right fingers over your big toe and your thumb over those fingers, or you're going to get your two straps onto your right hand, and you're going to slowly try and lower that foot onto the opposite side. So my left foot is now on the right hand side of my mat. I'm going to get my left arm stretched out at shoulder level. I'm going to turn my head to the left. So my head is turned away from my foot, and I'm going to stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out on ah. Ah. Breathe in. Breathe out on ooh. Ooh. Breathe in. Out on im. Im. center, that leg, bring it back up. Breathe out, bring your knee towards your chest. If you've got only your hand there, you're just going to slowly lower your foot down. If you've got your rope here, knee towards your chest, get the rope out and stretch it out. Breathe in here, breathe out here. Get your right knee up. So this is the foot you didn't use. Get your right foot on the ground. Get your left leg over your right thigh. So your left foot over your right thigh. We're going to do something called threading the needle over here. So I'm going to get my arms out. I'm going to take my right foot off the ground. My left foot is on that right thigh. I'm going to hug my right thigh from the outside. And now I'm going to thread the needle with my left hand. I'm going to go through that hole that my left leg makes and then hug my right thigh from the inside. I'm going to try and join those two hands there. And I'm going to pull my right knee towards my chest to give my left leg just an extra stretch there. And then I'm going to breathe in, bring that foot down and stretch it out. Now we're going to stretch the right leg out. Push your neck into that surface below it, whether it's the mat or your towel. Breathe in, fill your stomach with air, breathe out. Now if you're going to go straight with your hand, you're going to take your leg straight up, 2 fingers around, thumb around. If you're using the strap, breathe out, bring that knee to your chest, put the strap or rope around your foot and stretch. Keep your chin tucked in. You're going to keep pulling that knee closer and closer. Try to get a good range of movement going here. Breathe in, fill your stomach with air. Breathe out on a long, loud ah. Ah. Breathe in. Slowly draw your focus from your stomach to your chest. Breathe out on ooh. Ooh. Inspire, breathe in, fill your stomach with air. Breathe out on im. Breathe in. Now I'm going to open my leg out laterally. If you've got your hand there, you're just going to take it right out. If you're using straps, get both your straps on to your right hand because I'm using my right leg. And I'm going to open it out. As far out as it'll go, you're going to stop midway. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbow. If you want support, keep your left knee up, left foot on the ground. You're going to get your left arm out. So regardless of whether you're using support or not, left arm out, left palm on the floor. Breathe in here. Breathe out on ah, focus on your stomach. Ah. Breathe in. Out on ooh. Ooh. Breathe in. Out on im. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now take that leg up. You're going to change hands, whether you're using your hands or the strap. You're going to engage your right hand now. Take your left foot over to the right, as far right as it'll go. I'm going to get my right arm stretched out here. And I'm going to turn my head away from my leg. So I'm going to turn to the opposite direction. My right foot is now towards my left hand side. My head is turned to the right, looking at my right palm. My palm is on the floor. Breathe in here. Breathe out on a long, loud ah. Focus on your tummy. Ah. Breathe in. Out on ooh. Focus on your chest. Ooh. Breathe in. Long, loud im. Focus on your mouth. Breathe in, and then you can slowly get your leg up again to the center. Breathe out. If you got your hand there, just slowly lower your foot down. If you got a strap, breathe out, bring that knee in, take the strap out and stretch. Get your left knee up, left foot on the ground. So this is the leg that I didn't use. I'm going to get my right foot across that left thigh. I'm going to hug. I'm going to thread the needle and I'm going to try and hug my left leg from two sides. My left leg is going to go, my left foot is off the floor now. My right leg automatically comes up. I'm going to take my left arm from the outside and hug. I'm going to thread the needle. I'm going to go through that hole that my legs make with my right hand and hug my left thigh from inside. And then I'm going to start drawing that knee close to my chest and just give an extra stretch to my right hand, to my right thigh over here. And then I'm going to breathe in, slowly drop my left foot to the ground, get my right foot down, breathe in here, breathe out here. Now both feet off the ground, hands on the knees. I'm going to keep those feet apart. We're going to do a quick flow motion here. So as I breathe out, we're doing a modified asana. So I'm going to bring my knees close to the floor on either side of my chest. I'm just going to stretch. As I breathe in, I'm going to move into an Urdhva Prasthita Padasana. So you remember we did an Ekapada version of this, the one foot. We're just going to do a modified version. Keep the legs nice and wide apart so it forms a V. My arms are going to form a V, nice and wide apart on top as well, all the way on the floor. Breathe out. Hands to my knees, knees outside my chest. Stretch that upper back out. Push the stomach in. Push all that air out. Breathe in. Throwing my limbs open. My legs are open. My arms are wide open. Breathe out. Hands to my knees, knees outside my chest and push. Breathe in. Legs open, arms open. 3 more times. Breathe out. Hands to your knees. Breathe in. Arms up, legs up. Breathe out, hands to your knees, knees outside your chest. Breathe in, throw your limbs open. Breathe out, bring them close, get your knees outside your chest as you push all that air out. Breathe in and open. Completely relax, feet on the floor, arms down, just breathe in and breathe out here. Close your eyes. As you lie down, feel your stomach move up and down as you breathe in and out. Completely relax. Now we're going to close with one small round of pranayama. So for this, I'm going to get just my index fingers out. I'm going to fold the middle ring and small fingers in. I'm going to place my thumb over those fingers. My index fingers out. While I lie down, I'm going to close my ears with my index fingers. So I'm going to close the lobes of my ears with that flap and press it in. Now before you close it all the way, I'm quickly going to tell you what we're doing. We're doing a pranayama called Brahmari. So the word Brahmari refers to a bee. And we're going to make a noise that sounds like a bee. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out on im. We'll do this 3 times and then relax. So when you're ready, get those index fingers in position and then close your ears. Breathe in with me. Fill your stomach with air. Breathe out on im. Breathe in. Breathe out on im. One more time. Breathe in and out on im. Arms down. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Slowly open your eyes. Now while you lie on your mat, you're going to roll over to one side. So your head, shoulders, hips, knees and all, you're going to roll to one side. Use the arm that's on top to push the floor and sit up. Thank you guys for joining me in practice today. Hi, my name is Aditi, and if you enjoyed watching my video, like my videos, share my channel, and you can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I look forward to practicing with you again.